to edit my preparing screen as well. Got my studio. I see... What do I see? I see a blank screen. Oh, there's my preparing screen. So I'm gonna have to update that for YouTube as well.
Okay.
Everything's looking good. We
Yay.
are only 4 minutes late today.
Ah,
I
good.
would be so fired if if I had like a boss or something,
Yeah.
or I'd be written up or something for being so late so much, especially during this day cycle, waking up
Mm-hmm.
dangerously close to my night cycle.
Mm.
But that's partially why I'm trying to build an open or a flex time job that people can just come in whenever they want. I'm gonna have to automate a thing to track worker time or something. If we'll pay by
Yeah.
time, I'd like ideally to pay by salary, so you don't have to make sure you hit a quota of hours, or worse, hit a quota of hours while doing the minimal work possible.
Right.
Like
I
the whole
remember.
system just seems so built to cheat.
Hmm.
It's very unmotivating, I find.
The one thing I've hated seeing is when people take the what is it, the salary thing,
Uh-huh.
and then use it as an excuse of, oh, you can work 40 plus hours.
Oh yeah. You could work more hours
Like,
and we can pay you less. And like
yep.
I mean that should basically fall flat on its face the moment they try to even say it, you know?
Mhm.
Just because
Yeah.
yeah, like or I could work less and get paid more. Like that seems to be what salary is for. Like I can work more if I'm feeling motivated to, if I feel like the workplace is a comfortable place for me to be, but I'm not
Yeah.
obligated to. You can't write me up for showing up less. And what's worse is you can't write me up for showing up more either, because I know there's some workplaces that'll do that. Like you're only allocated for, I don't know, let's say 30 hours, and you worked 35. That's a punishable offense.
Yeah. I had one place that was like, oh, yeah, we'll pay you half time versus time and a half, which is what overtime is
Yeah,
legally.
horrible.
But yeah, horrible, horrible. They were a stepping stone that I squished and left.
So let's see. I wanted to stick to the main story, except for this one little bit where we befriend the cat people, because, well, and that's important to me.
It's befriending the cat people. Like, there's no other way around it.
Yeah. So let's check. Let's check in at the Blade Barracks and see if the final chapter is available.
Da, 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 da.
Chapter 12. Oh, wait. I don't remember whether it was 12 or 13. But let's see. Required level 1, max members 4. Required Elma and Lynn, and you cannot have Nagi. I think that's what I've got so far. I've got Elma and Lynn and Celica. And I'm probably going to be playing Elma for the rest of the game, just because I didn't get around to um, optimizing my build for the Vanish Doom combo. So let us begin. Chapter
I love how
12.
the required level is 1.
Yeah, all the story missions have required level 1, but the missions leading up to them have required levels of higher and like certain amounts of Mira explored.
Hmm.
I think if they did a like definitive edition of this and probably included the part 2, they would probably have the minimum level for these match the minimum level of the required missions to get it.
Hmm.
Oh, gotta get the
This
sound
is
on.
your
There
Director
we go.
General, Maurice Chausson.
Maurice.
Today, I come before you with truly joyous news. News that I have been longing to be able to share with you since we first set foot on this unknown world. Thanks to the tireless efforts of the brave men and
Ice
women
cream.
of Blade, we have finally succeeded in securing the location of the
Hey.
Lifehold Core. mistake. Recovery of the core will not be easy, especially
I mean,
as
that's
the
great, but
Ganglion
do you
continue
really
their
want to
persecution
boost that
of
to
our
everyone
But as long as we
when
forge
you know
ahead
that
with
there
the
might be a
same
traitor
determination
amongst
and
you?
fortitude that got
Yeah.
us this far, I have every confidence we will succeed in our mission.
I would say
I mean, if
keep
the
it
enemies know
covert
where they-
until
Return
it's...
to our
If-
natural bodies.
If I recall, the enemies already know
and
where it
take
is,
our
so that
place
we
as
found it
living, breathing
is
residents of our new
something
home,
everyone needs to
Pure
know.
Mirror.
Okay, if it's
Until
that common
then, I
knowledge
ask
at
you all
that
to
point,
stand together in strength and
That's
courage
fair.
as proud citizens of NLA.
So there's there's a feeling that you need to hurry, but this is still an open world RPG, so you can mess around all you want. You can mess
Yep.
around rather than hurry to the final confrontation. But we are around level 60, aren't we?
I think so.
Yeah. Like level 60
Alright,
is the
Blades.
maximum level,
You
so we
heard what the
should
man
be
said.
pretty close to it.
It's now or never. So let's get right to it. Your mission is to secure the Lifehold core and activate its backup power system. We'll have the exact location isolated in the next 2 hours. You'll leave as soon as we have coordinates. We're counting on all of you. Each and every single Blade will participate in this mission.
I love how
Godspeed.
Tatsu's just hanging about there.
Yeah.
Being a little spud.
Every time the camera turns to me, I keep forgetting that I'm wearing cat ears. Ooh,
All right, everybody, dig in
smorgasbord.
and don't hold back. I made enough for everyone.
Tatsu helped with cooking too. Wow, you really went all out.
It smells amazing. Don't go hogging it all, Gwyn.
Yeah, whatever. You're one to talk.
I need to do a playthrough of this where I focus on Irina and Gwyn.
Like this, Lynn?
What in the hell is this? We're going to war here, people.
And you know what they say. Can't go to war
Oof.
on an empty stomach.
Can't go to war if you're dead either. Which is us if the Lifehold's power runs out. For all we know, the Ganglion are already at the core getting ready to tear it apart. You still hungry? If we lose this one battle, we lose everything.
We already understand that, Doug. But you heard what Nagi said. We have to wait while they pinpoint the core's location.
Like this? You just don't get it, do you?
No, Doug. You don't get it.
What?
You think you're the only one here who's worried? We all are. We're scared to death. That's why we're here. Together.
Look, Irina...
Lynn is just trying to
Like,
keep
what
up
are you
morale the
supposed to
best
do
way she
if you
knows
don't know
how.
where it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pick on Linley and you answer to Tatsu.
Fin-
Yeah, we're racing to find the exact location, but it looks like we have a vague location at
Alright.
least.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm
think it
sorry.
doesn't hurt having some
I'm on
mental
edge.
R&R before
Worried,
going into
freaked out,
said
all
battle.
of it.
Yeah.
Forgive me, okay?
Keeps your mind clear.
No. But bring me 10 hot cocos, and we'll talk.
From that place you love, right? Okay, you got it.
Relax or chow down. I'm liking the look of all this food. It's all chow down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Right?
Wait for us!
Save some for Tatsu.
Can we both choose this option? Because, oh my
yeah,
gosh.
go ahead.
Roger that.
I'm sorry, but you can't let Lynn's cooking go to waste.
Mhm.
Oh,
So many
man,
fancy
my
pies.
Yeah.
And meats.
Monolith Soft seems to really like their food art.
Cannot
Mm.
move.
It might be something good for me to
Amazing
practice
as
with
always,
my
Lynn.
3D as well.
Thank you.
Might
Now I
need to
get
practice
why
more with
Irina
my
and the
2D
commander
on
were always
that.
making excuses to swing by. That was delicious.
Play around on the painting program
Oh, you
that I use for
guys.
backgrounds.
Don't make me blush.
You know, I'm
just
going
glad you
into I'm going into the nocturnal
Well,
phase. Like I woke
I
up.
should be
Well,
getting back.
let me get to that after
Thanks
this.
for the eats.
Shall we, Lieutenant?
Yeah, we'd better go too. This was really great, Lynn. Thanks.
Yeah, this was fun, Lynn.
Indeed.
It was a most enjoyable food ritual.
All right. Good luck out there, guys.
Elma, the analysis is just about finished. Gather your team and get over here.
On our way.
Da 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 da. So I've woken up dangerously close to showtime, so I may be in the Nocturnal within the next couple of days, and
Alright.
I might, like, during the like Nocturnal off schedule streams, I might do Muramasa the Demon Blade, and that also has some really fantastic food art. Like, it shows you the food kind of getting picked away and like eaten away in like 3 or 4 bites, and like that's something I haven't seen that done in any other game. And between that and Monolith Soft, I might try and do like some kind of little food art animatic in 3D, somewhere between that goes somewhere between Xenoblade and Muramasa. Seems like something I'd really want for Tumeni. Like I'm not even sure what the food system will be like in Tumeni, but somewhere between Muramasa and Xenoblade, I'm thinking.
Think I need to practice painting food.
Yeah. All 7 of Lynn's dishes. There's always some biblical references in these games too. I wonder if this was kind of a
Right. So guess what?
Last Feast kind of reference.
Maybe.
What was it called? The Last Supper?
Yep.
Yeah.
Last Supper.
Alright, so we've got talk to Commander Vandam in New LA's Blade Tower. Alright. If I recall, this is just about the exact same suit I was wearing with on Elma on my on my single player playthrough. On my offline playthrough. I think this is just my favorite outfit.
Yup.
Alright, Blade Tower. Oh, in New LA's Blade Tower. Okay, so I guess we go in.
That's the Lifehold Core?
The coordinates place it off the west coast of Caldros. It's no wonder we couldn't find it. It's way out in the middle of the ocean.
Did it sink underwater?
We'll find out soon enough. Let's suit up and get going. Secretary?
Our survival as a species hinges on your efforts. Elma, we need your help. Please save us.
We need your
We're all in this together, Secretary. My goal hasn't changed since I first set foot on the White Whale. You of all people should know that.
Starbucks, help me!
I intend to see this through. That should go without saying.
I know.
Every time slipping. Darn it,
Put
slipping,
so much
why?
on your shoulders.
You can make it up to me with a nice long vacation once this is all over. This planet fascinates me to no end. I'd love to take some time to explore it with no agenda.
Oh, can Tatsu be Elma's guide? Of course, Tatsu do it free of charge. It's all over the house.
On the
Let me
house.
guess. L taught
Definitely learned that from
L.
Yep, definitely learned it from L.
As commander for everyone out there in the field.
L is going to corrupt our language to be broken.
I forgot how much
Broken idioms and sayings and whatnot.
Commander makes me feel like some useless
I mean-
stuffed shirt.
The
Yeah.
sleeping
You know.
dogs have risen.
Style.
Yeah.
All right, team. Let's go.
Roger.
At the end of the day, it could be a lot worse, but at the same time, not gonna lie, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. 5 parts to chapter 12. Head to the waters of Cauldros. So I will party, return to Skell. Meow meow.
Probably could just go to the other world near it. I don't know, we'll avoid a lot of the flying things.
I mean, if you want to avoid combat, I think you can just stick to the water. I'm gonna try making a beeline for the arrow. Or wait, first I'll warp to the nearest hexagon to the arrow. So probably, if you go to the west side of Cauldros, everyone there is like level 10. Levels 1 to 10. So, starting from a new game, you could actually try swimming to Cauldros and start your adventures there. Something I definitely need to try at one of these playthroughs. Alright, so from that island west of Cauldros, if we head west... Zoom the camera out so I can see everybody. See, I haven't particularly well kitted out my skill. Oh, I see a towery thing. Cauldros waters, region discovered. Ooh, there's collectibles out here. Rod of Brutality plus 10.
I see an island. What does this island have?
I see an island and a glowing tower.
Oh, I see a level 70. I am not touching you. I am not touching you. La 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 la. You do not see me. I do not exist. Ah.
I'm heading towards the glowing tower.
Yep. Glowing tower indeed.
Okay, looks like it's getting blasted by
Yep.
Ganglion troops.
Come on, game. There it goes.
Elma, there it is.
Took a while to load that.
Damn, they got to it already.
No, not yet. Look where it meets the water.
Is that a force field?
The Lifehold was designed to sustain human life at all costs. The defensive shields that surround the core won't go down so easily.
So, in other words,
We've nothing to worry about?
I didn't say that. Remember, they don't need to break into the core. They just have to keep us out until time runs out. Which is soon.
Speaking of time, it's time to kick some ganglion butt.
yes. Friends kick ganglion in butts.
That's the spirit. I need you all at your best. Everyone's counting on us to see this through. And we won't get a second chance. All units, this is your commander, Elma.
I've got to say though,
My team will take point.
you know,
Reach the
it's
core,
kind
and
of
then once
stinks.
inside,
Well,
attempt to activate the
putting
battery power.
out till like the last few bits of
Done.
your energy,
Irina, Win, and El. You're with
because
us. All other
your
teams,
real body is
focus on
probably
clearing-
atrophied to the point you need assistance.
Robot? That...
Yeah, you might need a robotic assistant.
Oh, yeah.
our approach, then defend our position once we're in. That is your priority, not destroying all enemy craft. Are we clear?
Team Crossita, roger.
Trishula, roger. Mingursu, roger.
Balma, roger. Team Surtur, roger.
Surtur.
You'll take out any hostiles along your approach.
We never met HP, did we?
I don't think so.
Breach team, let's go.
He had a small fan club when this game was new. He's one of those like super ego kinds of characters. You can win a hologram of him Depose in your
Oh
in your
my.
base. Let's see, head via Scout to the Lightfold Core off the western coast of Mars. So yeah, that's where we're going.
Reinforcements.
They're gonna try and attack us. Operative word being try.
I feel like it's a good idea to attack some of these just for points and whatnot.
I think I've neglected my skill, so I'm actually avoiding skill combat. Most of the stealth stuff I've done, I've waited till after the game to do.
I've actually done pretty good with skills. Actually better than
Better than
the
on
other
foot?
combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's mostly been Ghost Factory. Ghost Factory carrying me through this. Ghost Factory and Endless Overdrive.
Oh, one game I really need to try that I have a copy of that I got years ago thrifting. I've got Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about
It
that,
just
like when we
seems
were
so
watching
random.
Gundam, like what Gundam games come to mind? There was a Dynasty Warriors one, and then there was Endless Duel on the Super Famicom, and then there was Gundam Seed Destiny on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, and there was that arcade game where you could die as many times as you want as long as you had money to rebuild your skull. Like in-game money, that is. Like the life bar is actually a money bar. Like it's basically your sponsor's bank account. So once that runs out, you are on your last life. And that was an interesting system for a game, a versus game where you have multiple characters, basically. Gotcha Force did the same thing. You had the GF bar, and as long as you had, and it costs part of your GF bar to deploy a new Gotcha Borg. Like, while Capcom's doing these remakes, I really hope Gotcha Force is one of them. I don't think it's licensed, but at the same time, it feels like it is licensed by like whatever corporation handles gacha machines in Japan.
You know, one thing I'm surprised they didn't update, speaking of Capcom, for a while they got the Disney Aladdin and Lion King games.
Yeah.
I think they only got the Virgin versions.
Alright, with the original bugs and glitches and stuff.
Yeah, but there's a Capcom version of at least the Aladdin one. That one's pretty fun.
Ah. I'm trying to remember. I think I played the Aladdin Super NES game, and I remember it looked real nice, good animation, but the game itself just didn't grab me.
That's fair.
I think maybe if I gave it another chance, I might have the patience for it, but when I compared it to other Disney games, like there was a Mickey Mouse game that looked really good and played really, it played a little bit like the physics were slippery, but
was it like the anniversary one?
I remember that just there being like a lot of gold. Like there were gold boxes with a handle, and Mickey would jump up and pull the handle down, and the spring, it would spring back, and the box would explode into gold coins that you pick up. And there's little gold Mickey Mouse boxes that you pick up and kick at enemies. It was like, it drew a little bit from Mario, but oh, you're going into the scene. Let me just.
Oh, sorry. I know I played one that it started out with like Steamboat Willie, and it kind of progressed further
No, it wasn't that
further
one.
to have color. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Our real bodies. We can finally be whole again.
Attention, this is Lighthold Core Control. System energy levels have dropped below 0.2. Shielding will be disabled in T-minus 1,000 seconds.
So about.
Repeat. This is Lighthold Core Control.
What? 15 minutes and we lose the shields?
If the core runs out of power, the shields will be the least of our problems.
Well, yes and no. We need to keep the core powered, but we do also need those shields.
It's two birds with one stone's throw away. The shields will cause the ganglion to use up their materiel and retreat.
Exactly. Everything comes down to getting the backup power source online.
Right then. Let's do it.
There's something to check on the ground here.
Oh, this is gonna be stress.
Once we're inside, there's no turning back. Everyone ready? You're sure now?
I mean, I guess there's no other way. Are you really sure?
I like how Elma has this, like, she's a military leader, but she's also very, like, understanding. She's a lot more understanding than most of these, like, military leader types.
Hope this game is also added to the Nintendo Switch. Also, hello!
Hello, Alexander Moultrie. Yeah, if they do a definitive edition, I'm not sure, like, how they're gonna do, like, I want them to try and preserve the two-screen aspect. And I feel like it might take another two-screen system to do it. So, like, if they do if the next system is double screen, then yeah, bring Xenoblade X Definitive Edition to it. But I feel like it would be too much of a downgrade if they were just to try and make a one-screen version, or to do it like I imagine something like the Wonderful 101 when you press select and you have sort of one of the screens as a picture-in-picture in the other.
Received confirmation that the target is destroyed. What is the delay?
Grandmaster, sir, the target appears to have some manner of customized try-on.
Or maybe even something, well, I would say self-on-app, but that's not perfect.
Yeah.
Not optimal.
Yeah, not unless they can get zero lag on a cell phone screen.
Treon barrier.
A Treon barrier.
These are humans we're talking about. No one outside of the Clue system has access to Treon technology. And those skills.
So that's interesting.
How did a primitive race like theirs manage to piece those together?
As you say, Grandmaster. But if they are truly the Founder's descendants...
Don't speak to me of myths. Ha! A tale to frighten children. They are the disease, not the cure. They are not the failsafe.
So Celica is of the Clue people. So her people might have the technology to put up that barrier.
Number 4 cupola is down.
Heavy damage sustained in turret cluster 3.
The enemy forces are rallying. Sir, we can no longer effectively strike the target.
Where are the interceptors?
An enemy detachment has cut them off. They can't reach us.
But these are savages, not... No, I refuse to believe it.
That will
Prepare
be
the
a
Vita. I shall
downfall.
crush them myself.
Grandmaster, with all due respect, sir, the Vita belongs to the Great One. Your body could not withstand it.
The Great One's blood runs in these veins. I will use it, because I must use it.
Very eugenicsy. They talk about the blood in their veins.
Yeah.
Whose blood it is.
Says the discount looking dragon mixed with, what is it, Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah, the Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt mixed with a dragon.
Prophecy or no prophecy, you will not be the end of our
Kiss the
people.
wings and all that.
Yeah. I was just thinking like the squashed, sluggy face.
Yes, and then all the wrinkles. And,
Yeah.
ugh.
The gills.
The Vita.
Yes.
Stop the Great One.
He's got a giant skull of his own.
Well, I'm sorry, to be fair, you brought it on yourself if you know.
Lifehold core.
Oh.
All those containers.
All those cryogenic pods. We're here to free the human popsicles. Imagine that had to be a very tricky situation. Freezing something without trying to, well, while also trying to prevent cells from rupturing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did they mention it was freezing? Because I thought it was just like temporal stasis kind of thing.
I thought it was freezing, but I could be wrong. A lot of sci-fi uses cryogenics.
Yeah, so then, where is it all? All I see is a whole lot of
I love how he has a halo on your version. That's just perfect.
I feel like we're back in the cathedral.
He's just in
Okay, Elma,
innocent pain.
what's the deal here? Where are all the stasis capsules? Where the hell are all our
Yeah,
bodies?
stasis.
Okay.
Don't tell me. This isn't the core?
Whoa, what? Seriously?
This has to be it. You all saw what the core looked like in the mission briefing. This is definitely it.
Lynn's right. This is the place.
Then where are all the people we brought with us from Earth?
You're all controlling these MIMs from your real bodies, asleep in stasis. That's the explanation you were given by NLA, or should I say ECP officials. That was the official story. But it's not the whole truth.
Colonel, what do you mean?
Wretched humans. You'd be dead already if it wasn't for that blasted barrier.
I'm gonna try and sync up our scenes.
Oh no.
What the? It's that mech they stole from the hangar.
Ganglion?
He's ugly, brother.
You must be the Ganglion leader. The one Lao spoke of. Luxar, was it?
That's him?
Do not presume to address me. You defile my name by even speaking it. Only the Great One may call me that.
Great One.
I am here to purge the universe of your disease, once and for all.
What are you so afraid of? Destroying the Earth wasn't enough. You had to chase down the survivors and destroy them, too. What's their threat? You'd even risk flying that crippled mech. That's right, isn't it? It's not complete. It's still missing something vital.
Interesting. Then you're not entirely ignorant, are you? Perhaps your human birthright allows you to sense it, even in that puppet shell.
Birthright?
You're no ordinary puppet. You must be the one responsible for the Trion barrier, the Scales, this whole blasted mess. Then perhaps I am mistaken after all. Perhaps humanity is the failsafe of legend. But you will not find the Ganglion content to submit and resign ourselves to that fate. No. Instead, I will purify this world and prepare it for the advent of the Great One.
Now that is a screen.
Now, humans, you die!
Hashtag screen goals.
This will be a fitting end to your pathetic race.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Now it's my turn.
Lay down some cover fire.
Target in sight.
Stellar Ray!
Got it. Let's pack some more pop.
Answer my prayer! We am!
Executioner.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Let's play into it. Attack the blaze of light.
Blood sacrifice. Yeah. We're on top of it now.
Lay down some cover fire. Thermal payload.
Target in sight. Now, melee attacks.
All or nothing.
Leave this to me. Let's play into it. Fire Carnival.
Answer my
Time to attack. Yeah. We're on top of it now.
We mustn't lose. Let's get going. I mustn't give up.
Violence.
Hey, Rod, move on.
Let's pack some air.
Leave this to me.
Blood sacrifice. I'm putting an end to this.
Let's get cooking.
Violence free. Yeah. We're on top of it now. Fighting.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to use Ghost Factory again.
Oh.
Where are the others? Lynn has 3,000. She's probably running towards me.
We can do this. Many thanks.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I mustn't give up.
Fighting. Slinger.
scale binding is a pretty valuable strategy.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as you can stagger them. Stagger them, hit them with a bind, and you start refueling.
Mm-hmm. Come on, come on. Bind, bind, bind.
What are your staggering moves?
That
if
is
you
a
c-
good question.
Yeah, because if you can make them stagger, that's what opens them up to binding. I think your G-Buster might do it.
Yeah. Oh, crud. There we go.
Nice.
Darn it.
Oh, busted out.
Yeah, messed up.
Oh, no, that was just time. There's a hard time limit on bindings, and it's about, I want to say
Yep.
about 10 seconds, around 10 seconds.
There it goes.
Alrighty.
The bar finished at halfway. This is definitely going to be a multi-phaser, isn't it?
Mm-hmm, it is.
You were right about one. I was indeed fearful of humanity, of your threat. At the dawn of the cosmos, the Samarians arrived from another plane. We Gangly are forbidden from turning against them. If we ever tried, we would be destroyed. I thought that it was just a myth. And yet here you are, the descendants of Samar. You miserable human! How could you be their legacy? Such a primitive people. And yet the
Oh,
never
boy.
bowed down before you? Never!
Just your routine racist bad guy.
Yeah, you know, you're run-of-the-mill baddie. Yes. Good. Perfect.
I'm putting an end to this.
I hate when the game decides, you know what, you're focusing on something else. This game's evil like that. No, don't focus on the invincible thing, you idiot. No. Bad game. Bad game.
Hold R and press up to make them focus on your target. I should probably have them do the same. Have them focus on my target.
How is this even remotely fair?
We can wear them down.
Electric surge!
For using your best
Leave this to me!
softball blade.
Smoke balance.
Weaken. Softball rondo. Expose.
Pull up!
Don't you?
I have to stay in this. Help me! Move in and do some damage. Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
Can we get more green?
Yeah. We're on top of it.
There we go. Sweet.
Target in sight.
Softball rondo.
Violent streak.
Weaken. Don't you? Starlight Filter.
I think there's hope. Screamer!
Softball blade.
Oh no, everyone's dead.
Time to attack. Putting an end to this. Adrenaline's rising. Go back.
You fight!
Violent streak.
Softball blade.
Sliding. Slinger. Blood sacrifice. Go back. We're on top of this now.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Where's Elmo? Where's Elmo? Where's Elmo? You're not Elmo? Frick! My skill is gone.
That's gotta hurt. Now grip it. Don't you?
Can I get my skill back? Yes, I can. Sweet heavens, thank you, game. Oh. frick.
Yeah, you have to get back to town. Get it rebuilt there.
I don't think I can.
Gamepad map?
Nope.
Oh.
It's just got the logo on.
Alright. Have to resort to the like either load or resort to infinite overdrive instead. I'm actually dying mid-battle too, but I'm staying out of my skill. Although it might provide an extra
I'm
layer of
almost
armor or
tempted
something.
to restart it. Almost tempted. Worst case scenario, do an off screen and beat the snot out of this enemy.
Tell everyone to keep attention.
Yes.
Feel tension, concentrated attack.
Okay, this should tide me over. Sliding slinger! It's time to yeah, we're on top right now.
Only need to last long enough to get Executioner twice. Shields a teleporter barrier. Okay, target something else. I'm trying to frequently change strategies with the start menu. Between keep tension up and do as you please. Whenever someone's dead, and someone has 3,000 tension, I'll tell them do as you please and they'll revive them.
I'm on it. Not worth healing. Just buff us up. like we'll have to bust our way out.
Now it's my turn.
Be gone, you
Like Satellis only taking. It's the only other Satellis left. Oh, no, there's others. Shield Satellis. Take out that one.
Roger.
Leave it to me.
Expunge this cannon. Be gone, you lights.
Thanks, game.
Thanks a bunch.
Just randomly went disconnect from server.
We can do this.
That tells me that this game is still play this game online. So we can do a little bit of the post-game online stuff after this.
Yeah.
Be gone, you lights.
Okay, this should tide me over.
They'll wake up and hit you. Thank you.
My turn.
I don't want the Link Satellis, I want Shield Satellis. That one.
Yeah. We're on top of this now.
Be gone, you lights.
Fire carnival. We mustn't lose.
My adrenaline's rising. Time to attack.
That's the shield to tell us down, finally. But it took me out to... Then it has... Build tension.
Yes, nerfed. You can even choose to nerf the boss at this level.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Playthings compare. Begone, your wreck has been turned. And legend.
As soon as he releases satellites, I'm gonna have to try and target the shield one first. That's probably what wasted most of my time.
I just kept wailing on him.
Yeah. Once he puts up the shield Satellus, that thing makes everything else take only 1 damage. So you have to take out the shield Satellus.
Okay, that makes sense. And that's the shielded one in the center of the room?
Yeah, it's named Shield Satellus. It has shield in its name.
There it is. So how do you tackle this thing if it's invincible?
It's not, the shield one isn't invincible.
Oh. I'm whacking at it and it says
Oh,
invincible.
Okay, then take out all the other Satelluses then.
Okay.
Something will break the shield on the shield Satellus and then you take it out.
Okay.
Maybe the shield Satellus can just randomly shield other units, including itself.
Why? If I'm on first person mode. How do I? Yeah. What did I do? Game.
Let's see, L and the right stick will move the camera in and out.
Oh my gosh. Can't get out of first person mode. It's alright. It's distracting though.
Right stick down while holding L.
Right stick down.
Yeah, you should move the camera as far away from you as possible.
Nope. Not working. Maybe it did. Oh well. Okay, so right stick down. While holding L.
Yeah, like hold.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sweet heavens. Never again.
I figured like first person mode is for people who are used to playing their Western RPGs in first person mode.
Those who like to be disoriented.
Yeah. Xenoblade being kind of a hybrid of Western and Eastern RPG styles. you're like 2 digits. There should be something I can target on this guy. Shield Satellis.
All or nothing. Be gone, you light. All or nothing. Be gone, you light.
Yeah, that's really weird. The Shield Satellis is just shielding itself now.
Right. I love how the enemies just kind of like, I'm here. They're like, yeah, we're destroying your stuff so we can beat you easily.
Yeah.
Take a number and just sit.
Alright, if the Shield Satellis wants to shield itself, I'll just go after the main body. Summoned a useless Shield Satellis that can only shield itself.
Yep.
Okay, this should tide me over. Help me! Reinforcements! Watch out!
Hey, you're only
Move in and do some damage. Go, back!
Be gone, you light.
You had your
Seeing single-digit damages, I don't want to wait to hit.
This guy is really fond of having cheating augment.
Yeah.
Only we are allowed to cheat, thank you very much. We are the protagonists, after all. We have a license to it.
There's the shield Satellas. Take damage, good.
Having trouble with this little enhancer one.
Yeah. I think I took out all of his Satellases. Yeah, that took out all his health. 560,000 damage in overdrive. So basically just attack anything that doesn't have a shield and is taking more than 1 damage.
Right.
And yeah, I had a tough time with the shield Satellas because it kept shielding itself. So I just went after everything that didn't have a shield on it. Lynn had something like a 6,000 tension maximum, so I had her build tension and revive everyone. Like, when everyone's alive, I have her target my target and build tension. And then when someone's dead, I just set her to do as you please, and she revives them.
Freaking. Yeah. Elma, please have enough tension. Please, buddy. Best friend. Buddy.
Buddy.
Nope. Okay, so I might need to get good on this.
Might need to load a save file.
Might need a load of save file because my poor scale.
Yeah, get some tension max up armors. So armors with tension max up, or augments with tension max up, and give them to your companions. And then when you tell them to keep their tension up, then they will revive. Like when you die, all orders are forgotten. So they'll immediately try to revive you with all that tension they have saved up.
Nothing else I might need to save and grind.
Maybe.
For next time, because I'm a little underpowered, I think.
Yeah, I am a little too. I might try and do this again with, or focus on the next week or so, just grinding up until I'm powerful enough to beat this more easily. But yeah, I think it'll be the same thing because he can make himself invincible. You do have to take out the Satellases.
Yeah. Satelli.
Satelli.
English language is a fickle beast.
I also kind of miss how you could just get random treasures in from the Miiverse service. Like whenever you loot something that looks really good but you can't use it, you can just offer it online.
Oh, you want to put it on the dual screen thing?
I've finished this fight.
Oh. You know what?
But there's still more battles.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are over time. So we will try this again, a little bit more powered up. Next time we roll around to Xenoblade X. But I guess I will do our closing ceremonies. I did write an outro blurb. So thank you for watching, everybody. Make sure to do all the algorithm stuff, liking, sharing, commenting, being subscribed with the bell rang. And check out Very Random Butterfly's channel. Her link is in the title of this video. She does some streaming as well and is a talented artist that you should totally commission for your game assets, character art, backgrounds, or even just to have a painting in your house. We're building a game studio with our Patreon and hoping to build a high-action battle RPG that'll run smoothly on low-cost hardware such as the Nintendo Switch and Raspberry Pi. If you cannot afford to give to our Patreon but want to give something, we also take tips in Basic Attention Token if you are using the Brave browser. Just hit the little triangle thingy next to the address bar and you will see that that we're a verified BAT recipient, or whatever they call it. And you can send us BAT freely. If none of these options is available to you, then that's okay. I'd like to make as much of my stuff as free or as cheap as possible without going into one of those deals where the consumer is the product. Special thanks go out to Phoenix Astra, Zed Diggity, and Joshua J. Sloan for being our top Patreon subscribers of all time so far. And our next simulcast will be, let's see, this Xenoblade is our yellow block, so our next one will be our green block, Ys 8. So we'll hope to see you all next time.
Bye!